I recently picked up what is known as a boning hook. These are used by butchers to pin down the meat while they use the other hand to cut it. This keeps this hand away from the blade. Essentially it's for safety, but also probably quite easy to hold the meat that way. I actually thought this would be useful for spearfishing for a couple of reasons. When someone swims a fish up to the boat and hands it up to the guy in the boat, they have to reach down and get their hands into the gills. Sometimes that's not that easy. The fish is slimy, it's thrashing around. Sometimes it's closing its gills. Sometimes you get your gloves caught in there. When you heave it up, you can actually get hurt if you don't have your gloves on. You've taken them off to grab a bite to eat at the time, and then someone says, pick this up quick. So I thought it would be useful just to have on hand to grab, just pull the fish up over the side. And it does have obviously a point which will make it easier to do that, and I think that'll be useful. The other time it would be useful would be in the esky or the cooler. After a long trip, the fish have been on the ice for quite a long time and they get quite cold, and especially when I get back late at night, the last thing I want to do is dive my hands into that cold fish slurry to sort out the fish, who's got what, and then I jump back in my car and it'll be all over the steering wheel because it's on my hands, and like it's just the worst thing after a long trip. So I'm hopeful that this will serve a purpose on the boat, and we'll get to test it out soon, and hopefully, yeah, it'll make our lives a little bit easier for sorting out the fish and hauling them into the boat. And you can see how easy it is. Nice and clean.